So, I have no idea how this is going to end.
So hello, do you watch my channel with a working pair of eyes? Then you've probably noticed this on my kit. Yes, you are watching an airsoft YouTuber who just so happens to be trans.
Congratulations, I guess?
If you weren't watching me before now and this is your first video, welcome.
You may want to compare me to a vegan who doesn't shut the fuck up, but that's not why I'm doing this.
I'd like to think that there are probably a good few trans and queer people who will be quite intrigued to see that I exist openly in this hobby. So if you are such a complainer, you are not the target audience. Plus, someone's got to represent the flag here, and it's also a good opportunity to say that identity does not always influence hobby choices.
There's some people who, when I transitioned, thought that I would have to leave this hobby because it's a bit too male-dominated, like...
I mean, I guess this lot can just go fuck themselves then. Not to mention, that isn't how transitioning fucking works.
Wait, you're trans?
Oh shit, yeah, fuck. I didn't think of that, fuck. Yeah, I didn't think of that at all, did I? I've also had fallings out with a few other queer people because me liking guns, military shit, and this hobby in general apparently means I'm like one of them. I know more than my fair share of people who think that this hobby is a no-go for people like me because of its player base.
Yet, here I am.
Given I've worn my trans patch for over a year now, I can safely say that nothing has happened. I have received no abuse to my face that I'm aware of, and I've not been treated unfairly by any of the sites I've played at. Although yes, I know it can vary.
The political mix-up of the player base I'm usually around isn't something I know much about. Airsoft is part of what you call escapism, a break from reality, which the crappy political landscape just so happens to be a part of. So, most of us don't turn up to spout political shit.
We turn up to fucking shoot each other. My own personal takeaway from my experiences are that most people do not actually know what this means, or they don't say anything.
I have legitimately watched as some random lad, without a single hint of joking in his tone, asked another trans player I was with, "What country's flag is that?"
People who knew me in this hobby before I transitioned do happen to dead name me a bit.
I had already been in the hobby long enough pre-transition to become well known under my former identity and name. That's just how it is.
And I do get misgendered a fair bit by people. Most of whom are strangers, and most can't really see me through my kit. I do get stares from some of them. Although honestly, I've got better people to care about.
Such as the other lovely trans and queer people I sometimes play alongside, and various allies. And for me in particular, the misgendering I've mentioned before can be a bit more common because I am not a stereotypical trans woman.
My gender-fucked tomboy ass is a bit of a unique case.
I'm not obliged to explain what that means, nor explain how I came to be that way.
I exist quite happily in this hobby regardless of the minor issues and caring not about people who've got the wrong idea. My kit itself doesn't really scream trans anyway because at the end of the day, I'm kitted up on the field just like everyone else is. So either I'm gonna lose a shitload of subs for this, or become known in some way, or nothing's going to happen at all. But hey, as much as I didn't have to make this, I'm also not obliged to hide who I am.
It's also just good to spread awareness, because queer people do just exist like everyone else, and can be found in all corners of society, including here. Hopefully some of you watching have something to take away from this.
Call it a coming out video if you want, but honestly, it shouldn't be that deep, bro. Now, I don't know, go back to watching people not call their hits or some shit.